Well, it appears that EA still has a grip on the NFL license. What a sad day. What a sad day for gamers that love football. I mean, how long are we going to have to put up with this? Are we seriously going to have to wait another decade for a quality football game? Oh, God. I'll give up by then. I'm not getting any younger. We've already been deprived for over a decade of quality football that we could have had. I've said this so many times before, but we're into these next-gen consoles, and nothing reflects the technology that we have now. I mean, the football has just stayed the same. It's stayed the same. Very minor tweaks here and there. EA has to show that they're doing a little something, a very, very, very minute adjustments every year. All roster updates, pretty much all they're doing, and lying about features that aren't even in the game. I mean, I sound like a broken record. I've said this. Many other people have said this before, but it's so obvious what EA does every year, and they get away with it because there is no competition, and that's the bottom line. And I could say it until the cows come home, but it's until there's competition, this is the way it's going to be. And I just can't believe that we have to put up with it and not have, a football game that reflects technology that we have today. I mean, I'm playing this game. This is from 2008. I've updated it. I play with all these random teams. This is the 02 Buccaneers that won the Super Bowl against the 98 Vikings that almost made it to the Super Bowl, but they were a hell of a football team. Randy Moss in his prime and whatnot, but I'm able to do these things, and I'm having fun with this game. Imagine, guys, just imagine what we could have had by now. We are being deprived for so long. I mean, we have to get angry about this. I mean, it's almost criminal what EA is doing to us. They're not letting technology advance in football. They're just staying the same. And I've said this before about how no matter how good Madden gets, it's still going to be the same Madden. Marauder said this earlier today in his video. He's like, Madden is Madden, and it's going to stay the same, and it's never going to change. I mean, EA is not going to change anything. Year in and year out, what do? They make a roster update. They lie about features. Oh, we got Living Worlds this year. Oh, it's going to be so much better. Yeah, we've already had commentators expose that one. Nothing's going to change, fellas, until we get competition back. And I just hope that we can find more alternatives. I'm going to start looking into NFL Fever and see if I can update that. I'm just so dying for alternatives. I can't take playing the same Madden every year. I like this game because I can update it every year now without paying any money. That's my way of giving EA the middle finger, and I can still enjoy football. If I need my football fix, I can play this. I can play 2K. I can play Allpro football, Backbreaker, and I'm going to start looking at NFL Fever, like I said. I want other people to know that there are alternatives out there, and the more you give EA your money, the longer we're going to have to suffer. The consumer will suffer for as long as EA can sell Madden and not have negative impacts. I mean, they're making money because there's a lot of fans out there that still buy it, and I guess they're happy with it, but they're ignorant. They're ignorant. They don't know about what a football game should do. I mean, they must not play it. I mean, they must not watch it in real life or play it in real life to know that, hey, this doesn't make sense. This isn't right. What is this? There's been so many videos of exposing Madden. BB Resurrect has really exposed Madden. I mean, you have Virtual Footballer and Ryan Moody with their series. They're just showcasing how bad the game is. This is not a good football game, Madden 25, guys. Next gen, it's not a next gen game. And I wish people would stop calling it a next gen game because it damn sure isn't next gen. The technology is not next gen. It is not even close. So my question to all you guys is, what are your plans? I mean, are you going to just bite the bullet and buy Madden every year? Or are you going to, give the corporate the middle finger and say, hey, I'm gonna play older games if I have to get my fix, because that's what I'm doing. I know it's hard for some people because they want to play the newest games. Not everybody has a good PC or doesn't even have a PC, or they don't have they just can't take not having the logos, and they have to go buy it. They can't play All Pro, or they just can't go back and play an older football game because they have to have something new. I mean, that's, I guess, nature of things. You want the newest thing, and that's why Madden sells, because they advertise very well. Madden is a very EA knows how to advertise, but they also know how to lie. They're very good liars, I'll tell you that much. And until the consumer, as a majority, until they just wisen up and say, man, this ain't worth it. This ain't worth $65. What's going to happen next year? What are they going to do to Madden next year? What do you think? Really, what can they do? Explain it to me. What can they do to Madden next year to make it a better football game besides fix the plethora of issues they have now? It's going to be the same game. I bet you they'll still have the same commentators, the same animations. Nothing will change besides a roster update. I don't know. They're going to run out of ideas soon. They're going to have to do something. They have to improve. There's got nowhere to go but up, because what they're putting out now is absolute trash. I mean, it's very, very sad what they put out this year. I mean, what can they do? We'll find out, I guess, but I just wish 2K would come back. Somebody, anybody. I wish Microsoft would make an NFL Fever update, a next-gen NFL Fever game, and Sony could make a game day game, a new game day game on the PS4. Can you guys imagine this? I mean, just imagine this right now. Imagine if we had all these choices right now. We had game day, we had 2K football come back, we had NFL Fever, and we still would have Madden, and I bet you Madden would get a lot better, quick. Oh, they'd fix issues with a blink of an eye, I bet you that. If there was competition back, all that competition, man, because that's what we need. The market is not the same without competition. Monopolies are not good. This is not good. And I just can't believe this is still going on. We must get rid of. We gotta have something new soon. I just can't believe the consumer has to continue to suffer like this. What do you guys think? What are your plans? Are you gonna play the older games, or are you just gonna give in every year and put $65 down on the table and say, I can't help it, I gotta buy it? I was like that for a long time until I found this game. I was playing Allpro, but I gotta tell you, man, when I found this game and things really changed, I was able to say, my eyes were really open. I was like, why should I pay $65 every year when I could play something like this? And the guys over at Football Idiots have done a masterful job at providing an alternative. In this game, it's an old game, but it plays very well. Anybody that hasn't played it, I suggest you do. I might have some NFL Fever content coming soon. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can update it. It's not going to be an easy task. I don't think you can download the rosters for that, but I'm definitely going to be playing some new football games in the future. And God, guys, I hope we get a new football game soon. Hope springs eternal, but it's been far, far too long.